Number 4 Stanford women's basketball lost to number 15 USC last night, 67-58, and it was even in Stanford, California. So what exactly happened? At halftime, it was 31 apiece. Second half, 36 points for USC, 27 for Stanford, and I will say, if you go by the play-by-play, it was a tight game with 146 left, around 206 left. It was like a 2-point game. Then it became a 4-point game with 148 left. By Mackenzie Forbes made a jump shot, and it was a turnover by 60-56, and a turnover by Courtney Ogden around 131 left. And it was a foul on Talano Lepolo from Stanford with 110 left. Juju Watkins made both free throws, and I'm going to have to go over her numbers. She went off in this game. 103 left. Brooke Dimitri, Demetre. Apologize if I butchered that name. Missed a 3. And Mackenzie Forbes got the defensive rebound. Around 38 seconds left, Mackenzie Forbes missed a jumper, but got the offensive rebound. Around 27 seconds left, there was a foul on Talana from Stanford. Juju Watkins missed the first free throw, but made a second, so 63-56 at that point. And Chloe Chardy missed a layup around 24 seconds left, which was blocked by Mackenzie Forbes. And Juju Watkins got the defensive rebound. And Brooke from Stanford fouled around 21 seconds left. Juju Watkins this time made both free throws 65-56. Stanford called timeout. And Brooke turned the ball over, which was stolen by Juju Watkins. And Cameron Brink had the foul. Though they could have just technically let the game go if they so desired. Just not make it as big of a margin as it is. And Juju Watkins made both free throws. So 67-56 and around 12 seconds left. Kiki from Stanford made a layup, and then USC must have inbounded the ball and dribbled it out. And there was no use for the foul game at that point. You're not going to win. Points on turnovers favor USC 15-4. Fast break points 10-2 in favor of USC. That's another advantage. Points in the paint did favor Stanford 26-12. Now, in terms of the other numbers, Stanford didn't shoot the ball good in this game. 31.6% from the field on 57 attempts, 26.7% on threes on 15 attempts, but 90% on free throws on 20 attempts. So you can't say the free throw shooting. 39 rebounds, 12 of those offensive, 12 assists, 1 steal, 8 blocks, which all those were by Cameron Brink, who had a double-double, 19 points and 15 rebounds, and she was only 2 blocks away from a triple-double. As you could tell, 13 turnovers, 19 fouls, and 5 points off the bench. Yikes. And 3 double-digit scores that combined for 16 plus 19, that's 35, plus 10, that's 55. Actually, that's 35. 16 plus 19, that's 35. Plus 10, that's 45. It's not including one other player in this game with 6 or more points. She had 6. And USC only had 2 double-digit scores that combined for 63 points. You heard me correctly. 63. Including 51 points from Juju Watkins on 14 for 26 shooting, 6-11 from threes, 17 for 19 on free throws. She even had 11 rebounds, so a double-double, and 4 steals. And she only had 2 assists. She did have 3 turnovers and 3 fouls, by the way. But that's besides the point. And nobody else had 6 or more points in this game. They didn't even shoot the ball good either, but better in Stanford slightly. 32.8% from the field on 64 attempts, 34.8% on threes on 23 attempts. So that was a difference maker there. Which 6 of those were by Juju Watkins, mind you, I know. 89.5% on free throws on 19 attempts. 39 rebounds, 14 of those offensive. 5 assists, 6 steals, 5 blocks, 7 turnovers, 22 fouls. And this does mean Stanford does have 2 conference losses officially. And they were probably the Pac-12 is too good not to have more than 2 conference losses. And guess what, Stanford? You got to play number 7 UCLA. Yikes! I mean that's, and then you got to go on the road to Washington, which they're a bubble team. They're desperate. Washington on the road to Washington State. Then you got Cal at home. They're not an NCAA tournament team or even a bubble team right now, because they're like on the next 4 out. But you get the whole point. They're not even close. And then Arizona at home, which they're not even on the bubble list. So you should not lose that game. Now, USC has the following games. You got at Cal, which you cannot have a bad loss. And after a good win, though it could be a letdown, potentially. You have to wait and see. Then Arizona State at home. You got Arizona at home. You should not lose those 2 games, in my opinion. Then on the road to Oregon. They're just having another down year. I mean, they're 11-11 right now. Then you got to go on the road to a ranked Oregon State team. So that's not going to be an easy game. And USC is now 5-4 in the Pac-12. And it does make it interesting, because Colorado is now tied with Stanford right now for the conference race at 8-2. Then there's UCLA and Oregon State with 6-3 records. So I'm going to double check real fast. And Colorado does own that edge because they beat Stanford by 12 points at home. And do they play them again? No, they don't. So they own the head-to-head. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Anyways, if you like this content, hit like and subscribe button. See you guys later. On the road to 600 subscribers, of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So I'm making money off this course. Liking the video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm, so more people can see. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button and ring the notification bell as well.